Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Whatever's on the tape is obviously very funny. Can we share the joke?
No.
No. Let's hear it, Eddie.
It's just some crazy stuff, Mrs. Taylor. Just some stuff we did together over the weekend.
Sounds fascinating. Play it. Perhaps you realise just how unfunny your smutty humour is. Get ready to laugh, everyone.
I don't want to play the tape, Mrs. Taylor.
Do as you're told.
Oh, Scott, don't be like that.
I'm the school rapist.
This is what you brought me here for, isn't it? Sex.
Sure. How much was it again?
$10. I went to see a doctor to go on the pill.
Stop it. Switch it off.
Kim? Wait! Kim!
How did they do a thing like that?
I'll kill him.
My mother, what's she gonna do?
We didn't do anything wrong,
Do you
Kim.
think she'll believe that? You made it all so dirty.
Well, I'll talk to your mum. I'll explain.
Just keep out of it, Scott. Just keep out of it.
Hello.
What's wrong, Scott?
I'm okay, Grandma.
May I come in?
No.
Would you like me to call your father?
No, please don't worry. I'm all right.
Kim? Come out here. I'm taking you to a doctor.
Why?
Because that young animal is very likely to be charged with rape.
What?
Don't be cute, young lady. You're in no position to be cute.
I'm not being cute. I'm not going to any doctor.
Very well. The police may be able to arrange it for me then.
Stop it! It wasn't like that.
I know what I heard on that tape.
It was an edit. Those boys make crazy tapes all the time.
Do you deny you were with that boy?
No.
Did you say all those things on that tape?
But they changed it all around. That wasn't what we were saying to each other at all.
So now you're denying you went to a doctor to go on the pill?
I did go. But he talked me out of it.
My God, I can't believe you're saying all these things after the way I brought you up. How long have you been sleeping around?
I've never slept around.
Then why did you want to go on the pill?
Because I didn't know what to do. Tried to talk to you about it, but you started on about promiscuity. You know what you're like.
So now I'm to blame, is that it?
I don't want to talk about
Oh,
it.
you'll talk about it, all right. For once in your life, you're going to start telling the truth to your father and me. I never thought I'd be ashamed of my own daughter.
You just don't understand, do you? Whatever I say to you, you still won't understand.
I understand one thing. By the time I'm finished, you'll regret the day you ever got involved with that Robinson boy.
What are you doing home?
I'll tell you all about it later, Helen. Is he in his room?
Yes, he is.
Scott. Had some problems at school.
I asked Grandma not to call you.
She didn't. Your headmaster did.
Great. Just great.
Well, he seemed to think it was serious enough for me to come home and talk to you about it.
Did he tell you about the tape?
Yeah. Young Danny's admitted that it was doctored.
Terrific. I'll never forget what those two guys did to me today. Nothing happened between Kim and me, dead honest.
Yeah, I believe you. So let's go across to the Taylor house and clear the air, shall we?
No way. Kim asked me to stay out of it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Kim's mother is a narrow-minded old bag.
Well, she's also a very angry lady. The headmaster warned me that things are getting a little bit more serious. Apparently, she's organised for her husband to fly back from interstate to discuss pressing carnal knowledge charges against you.
Now, remember what I told you about your feet? And make that judgment as soon as you see the water, right?
Okay.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
Oh. I know what was wrong. I'll get it this time.
Good lad.
Hello, mate. What are you doing here?
I just wanted to work with Dad.
Well, what is it?
I'll get on with it, okay?
Well,
The headmaster wants you to call in at the school tomorrow.
what the hell for?
There was a bit of trouble today.
Useless! Flaming useless, that's all you are. Look at him up there. Credit to the family. You won a gold at the Olympics, that boy. And look at you. You can't even be trusted to behave yourself in a classroom, can you?
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Dad, it wasn't really my fault.
Oh, it's never your fault, is it?
You wouldn't believe me. You believe him, though, wouldn't you?
Ah! See what you made me do? You made me miss a dive now.
I didn't ask you to turn your flaming head away, did I? Oh, how about that one? Perfect, eh? Sure. Thanks for nothing.
Paul. Danny. What the hell did you do to Scott? I thought he was your mate.
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
I wouldn't advise you to go in there at the moment. He's talking it over with Dad and Grandma.
Look, it was just a gag, Paul. That's all. The last thing I'd do is to play that tape to the old bag in front of the whole class.
Yeah, it all sounds pretty stupid to me. Creeping around taping your friends like that.
Yeah, I know. But I've told them at school that they weren't doing anything and that we edited the tape to make it sound that way.
All right, well, I'll tell Scott you called around. But if you want my advice, I'd leave talking to him until Dad sorted it out with the Taylors, okay?
Okay, thanks.
No, the father's on the way over here now. Yeah. Marcia doesn't want to discuss it with him, but I can't see any reason why not, can you? No, there's the door's probably there. What? No, of course not.
I didn't expect you to bring Scott.
Well, it concerns Scott. He's the one person who should be here.
Fine.
Come in.
Bye, thanks, bye.
This is my husband.
Hi. Neil.
Jim Robinson. Have you met Scott?
No. Hi, Scott. Oh, please sit down.
Thank you.
Now, this is obviously a very serious matter.
Isn't your daughter going to be here?
That won't be necessary.
I think it will. Is she here?
Yes, she's in her room. But I have no intention of bringing her out to face further humiliation.
Mrs. Taylor, I'm sure you're as anxious as I am to have this matter cleaned up as quickly and as quietly as possible. Now, we can hardly do that if Kim's not here. Now,
No,
can we?
I agree. I'll get it.
No, Neil, she is
Once
not
the
coming
child
out
be
here.
involved in the...
I see.
Hello, Kim.
Hello.
Well, Mr. Robinson, you insisted on this discussion.
Yes, well, Scott's explained to me that this is all really a bit of a storm in a teacup.
Oh. Is that what he calls it?
Well, no, in fact, that's my interpretation of what he said.
Have you heard that tape recording, Mr. Robinson?
No, but I don't think I need to.
I suggest you do need to, if you hope to defend your son in court.
Mrs. Taylor, that tape was edited as a joke. It would hardly stand up in court. But as far as Scott's concerned, he's perfectly capable of defending himself.
Why did you do that, Scott?
No. What Kim and me did is none of your business.
Come on, mate. All you have to do is tell the truth.
No, Dad. I told you nothing happened. That's all that matters to me. Even if anything had have happened. It only concerns Kim and me.
Oh, no. Sorry, Scott. That attitude won't get us anywhere. Look, I want to ask you a couple of questions. You mind answering?
I can't force you, mate.
Okay.
Have you had sex with my daughter, Kim?
No.
Then why did you ask her out?
Oh, come on now.
Look,
That's
Marcia,
a straightforward
please, let me
question.
ask a
No,
question for
Neil,
once.
it's obvious he flirts with almost every girl in the class. Why should he single our daughter out for some secret meeting?
It wasn't secret. I told my father who I was going out with.
Kim certainly didn't tell us.
Have you asked her why?
Scott?
But you're trying to score points by proving you could ask out any girl in the class.
No.
Then why ask Kim in particular?
I love her.
You...
What? I love Kim.
Now you're being ridiculous.
You asked for the truth. I told you the truth. Now leave me alone, okay?
Just keep your son away from our daughter.
I used to feel sorry for Kim. She used to get a hell of a time at school. Most of the guys used to send her up something rotten. Some of the girls reckon no one's even ever asked her out. Once I saw her sitting by herself in the schoolyard and I just went up and started talking to her. She was real nice. You know, interesting.
Hmm.
Then I started to think about her a lot. I even dreamt about her a few times. I meant what I said about loving her, Dad.
Yeah. Well, I can understand that. You see, I fell in love with your mother when I was 16. We had to wait a few years before we could get married, but that didn't stop me loving her. The thing is, though, to be sure that it is love.
I've felt this way for a couple of months now. I was so nervous about asking her for that date. Some date. What am I going to do, Dad?
Well, when your mother died, I asked myself the same question. I turned to your grandma. I was so grief-stricken I almost forgot that she'd also lost a daughter, but she moved in here, took over the running of the house, and helped me bring you all up. I think maybe we should have a chat to her about it, don't you?
You won't try and stop me from seeing Kim, will you?
Oh, I couldn't do that to you, mate.
I'm very lucky to have a father like you. You know that.
I was so in love and determined to marry when I was a kid that nothing on this earth was going to stop me. Then when I finally got my own way when I was about 16, I found how hard it was to make a marriage work. And so I stopped you and Anne from making the same mistake.
Yeah, but you were right to make us wait, Helen.
No, I was wrong. I've never told you this, Jim, but if I could set back the clock, you would have both married when you wanted to. You would have had those few extra years together.
Yeah, well, the point is the kids don't want to get married. They just want to go on seeing each other.
Well, I said that. You and Anne said that. No, I'm the wrong person to ask about Scott, because I'd say, well, if you really love each other, go to it.
Well, if it was as simple as that, I'd agree with you. But kids today have a much tougher time with careers and...
At 11:45?
Is our daughter here?
No. Why, should she be?
She's run away.
Oh, please, come in.
Thank you.
My mother-in-law, Mrs. Daniels. Helen, this is Mr. and Mrs. Taylor. Kids' parents.
Is your son home, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, he's in bed.
You're sure of that?
He went to bed over an hour ago, Mrs. Taylor. If you'd telephoned before you came over here, you might have saved yourself a trip.
We were convinced she'd be here.
And I'm still not convinced she isn't.
What's going on?
Shh. Listen. I've already told you, Mrs. Taylor. If Kim had come here, we would have contacted you immediately.
Well, where else could she go at this time of night? There's only one thing left to do. Phone the police.
Well, if you wish, please use the telephone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anyone know the number?
Oh, well, might be best to call the local station.
Scott.
Scott,
Kim's disappeared. Have
Neil,
you any idea
you
where she
talk.
might be?
No, none.
I hope you realise what you're doing to this family, young man. God knows what stupid things you've been telling Kim. If you talked her into running away tonight, you'd better say before the police get here.
I told you I don't know where she is.
Scott, go upstairs and get dressed.
Her name's Kerr. She's 14 years old.
Mrs. Taylor, Scott is my son. And as far as I'm concerned, he's done nothing wrong.
At a friend's place. Been there.
What the hell's going on?
Shut up.
Oh, great.
Do you mind? Hello? Neil Taylor speaking. Ah, yes, Sergeant. Good. Good, thank you very much. There's a squad car on the way over.
Right. Well, I want to have a talk to Scott before they get here. Excuse me. Scott?
Dad, I'm trying to get some sleep.
Where's Scott?
Didn't he go downstairs just before?
No, he didn't. Thanks, mate. Paul, Scott never mentioned anything to you about running off like this before, did he?
No, why should he?
I don't know. All this is starting to make me think, I suppose. I always thought my kids were different from all those other kids, but how the hell do you know?
What are you talking about?
Well, for all I know, any one of you could be bottling something up that I don't know anything about. I mean, look at Kim Taylor. She had to lie and cheat because she couldn't communicate with the parents. Well, Scott's always trusted me before. Why not this time?
Dad, that teacher was threatening everything from kidnap to carnal knowledge. Then the next thing we know, the police were called in. Can you blame Scott for shooting through? I'd have done the same thing. But then a little while later, I would have come home or at least rung you to let you know I was okay.
And you think that Scott will do that?
Are you kidding? He's the solid citizen of the family. Dad, you know damn well we trust you and respect you. We know we can talk to you or Grandma if we want to. No, he just wants to work things out his way. But if he's in trouble, believe me, he'll be in touch.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hello, Julie. How's your holiday? Yeah, well, let's know if there's anything you want. No, everything's fine here. Oh, Grandma's out taking Lucy to school. What am I doing home? Well, I just had a few things to do around the place. Yeah. All right, well, have a good time. We'll see you next week. Bye, Julie. Yeah, love you too. No point in telling her and spoiling a holiday.
All right, all we need is her rushing back to give us a helping hand. I wish I could have known where he'd gone.
Did he phone?
No.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
So let's go across to the Taylor house and clear the air, shall we?
No way. Kim asked me to stay out of it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Kim's mother is a narrow-minded old bag.
Well, she's also a very angry lady. Your headmaster warned me that things are getting a little bit more serious. Apparently, she's organised for her husband to fly back from interstate to discuss pressing carnal knowledge charges against you.
Then why did you ask her out?
I love her.
You...
What? I love Kim.
Now you're being ridiculous.
You asked for the truth. I told you the truth. Now leave me alone, okay?
Yeah, well, the point is the kids don't want to get married. They just want to go on seeing each other.
I said that. You and Anne said that. No, I'm the wrong person to ask about Scott, because I'd say, well, if you really love each other, go to it. Scott.
Scott,
Kim's disappeared. Have
Neil,
you any idea
you
where she
talk.
might be?
No, none.
I hope you realise what you're doing to this family, young man. God knows what stupid things you've been telling Kim. If you talked her into running away tonight, you'd better say before the police get here.
I told you I don't know where she is.
Scott, go upstairs and get dressed.
Her name's Kerr.
Mrs. Taylor, Scott is my son. As far as I'm concerned, he's done nothing wrong. Where's Scott?
Didn't he go downstairs just before?
No, he didn't.
I knew you'd come, I just knew it.
Why'd you run away?
I couldn't stand it any longer. My mother kept saying such stupid things about us. When you and your father left yesterday, she tried to get me to a doctor again.
Why?
She thought I locked myself in my room. When I went to bed, I cleared out.
Where'd you sleep?
Under a bridge. I was too scared to come here in the dark. How'd you know I'd be here?
Your mother and father came round about midnight. They called the police. It's all crazy.
What are we going to do, Scott?
We'll be okay. At least no one knows we'll be here.
Come on, sit up.
Oh, what's in it?
Just lemon and some aspirin. Sip it, Danny. Did you have another nightmare?
Did I yell out?
No.
I guess I didn't.
Danny, look, this sudden illness of yours has nothing to do with that trouble you are in at school, has it?
Of course not. Well, the way Dad's going on, you'd swear the whole thing was my fault.
Oh, well, taping people without their knowledge is pretty lousy, don't you think?
It was only meant as a joke.
Oh, some joke. Like that tape you have done on your father and me? I wouldn't give him that classic if I were you.
Don't worry. Why doesn't he like me, Mum?
Who says he doesn't like you?
I do. Well, look at the way he's always bawling me out. Well, he hardly ever has a go at Shane.
Perhaps it's because Shane doesn't fight to get the last word the way you do.
Why'd you marry him?
I married him because I loved him.
Loved him? How could anyone love him?
Okay, Smarty. Out of bed and off to school. You have no more call than I have.
I have.
Out, I said.
I have.
Out.
Oh, Mum, oops, please don't make me go to school today. Well, that Mrs. Taylor, you don't know what she's like. And now that Kim and Scott have run away, she'll blame me all the more.
We don't know. They've run away together. All right?
Not much. Should have seen them at the old monastery.
Off to the shower.
$15.76.
Well, what do we get?
Eggs, sausages, bread.
Milk?
Yeah, milk and butter.
And some matches.
Matches.
To cook the sausages?
Oh, yeah. thought I'd ring Dad.
Why?
Just to let him know I'm okay. I won't tell him where we are.
Okay. You really like your father, don't you?
Sure. Don't you like yours?
Never says much. They were both almost 40 when I was born. Guess that accounts for them being so old-fashioned.
Your mother's that, all right. Anyway, you stay here. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. See if you can find something to cook the sausages in. An old dish or something.
Right.
Is Mr. Robinson here?
No, he had to go to the office. Please come in.
Thank you. He obviously isn't taking this as seriously as my husband and I are.
He's taking it very seriously, Mrs. Taylor. He'll be back shortly. Won't you sit down? Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thank you. I told the police they could contact me here.
Yes, of course. I'm sure Kim's all right. If Scott's with her, he'll take care of her.
Take care of her? I hate to think what that means.
You must have noticed as his teacher how level-headed and mature he is.
Mature? I honestly can't believe you're being serious.
Excuse me. Hello?
Grandma? It's Scott.
Where are you?
It's okay. Is Dad there?
No, but he won't be long.
Is that your grandson?
Yeah. Is Kim with you?
Yeah. Can you tell the parents not to worry?
Mrs. Taylor's here. Will you talk to her?
No, Grandma. Tell Dad...
I want to know where my daughter is.
Where can your father contact you?
What to hell with contacting him? Tell him to get my daughter back home.
I'm gonna hang up, Grandma.
No, Scott, don't do that. Scott, don't.
I think they're cool.
Believe me, they're still raw. Have some more milk?
Thanks.
I felt as guilty as hell in that shop. The old guy wouldn't stop watching me. Probably thought I was going to shoot through without paying.
Did you phone your father?
He was out. I spoke to Grandma. It's cool.
Did you say you were with me?
Sure, why not? I told her to tell your parents.
Oh, why'd you do that, Scott? You promised.
I promised I wouldn't tell them where we were, and I didn't. We're not little kids, Kim. What's the point of giving your mother and father all that hassle?
I'm not going back home.
We both know you'll have to.
No way!
Look, be reasonable. How are we going to survive? We've only got a couple of dollars left.
We could get a job.
Where?
Oh, in the city, there must be dozens of jobs going.
Dozens of jobs and thousands of kids going for them. Forget it.
You don't have to come with me.
I'm not going to. I'm only here because I wanted to help you take a stand with your parents. I've got no fight with my family, and I don't want to hurt them.
Oh, you just don't understand, do you? All my life, my mother's watching me like a hawk. But she warns me to be careful about everyone I meet. The girl's always promiscuous, and the boys are only after one thing. She called me a liar when I told her the truth about those tapes and threatened me with doctors and the police. You said your father believed you. Well, what would you have done if you carried on the way my mother did?
He isn't like that.
No, and that's why you don't understand.
How is it?
Nice. Suppose you'll be going back home then?
Will you change your mind?
No, I won't go back. I can't.
Well, I better stick with you.
Danny! Get down here! Come on! What the hell do you think's the matter? Your mother sent you to school.
I didn't go, did I?
Now you listen to me, bird brain. How the hell am I supposed to run a business with cops turning up every 2 minutes asking questions about them damn runaway kids, eh?
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad. And what's it got to do with us?
That crazy teacher of yours has gone screaming to the press and television. So they're all hanging around the school waiting to interview Scott Robinson's best friend. And your headmaster phones me
Look, I've already told the police I don't know where they went.
Well, get back to school and tell the rest of them that, eh? Oh, crikey, it's just as well your brother thought you might be down here, because if I lose any more work through this, you better start running yourself.
Yeah, well, I just might do that.
You think about it, because you don't know how close you are to being chucked out. Now, come on.
In Melbourne, they make for St Kilda. In Sydney, it's the Cross. Last year alone, more than 25,000 children and teenagers either ran away or were kicked out of their homes. This pretty young girl is Kim Taylor. Now, Kim wasn't kicked out, she ran away. And her mother is determined that Kim won't end up as just another statistic.
I'm determined to find my daughter. She left home because of a silly misunderstanding. I'll spend every day and night searching until I find her, to tell her how much we love her and want her home. I'll not have her become one of those pathetic creatures society has chosen to ignore for too long.
What sort of a girl is Kim?
She's a sweet girl. An innocent girl.
I understand a young boy's involved.
Yes. He followed Kim. Perhaps they planned it together, I don't know, but what I do know is that they have no money and nowhere to go. They probably think it's romantic, but so did those other 25,000 children once.
Why is she being so hypocritical?
Who cares? As long as she gets the press to help. 25,000 kids, that's incredible.
Yeah, but Scott's got no reason in the world to end up in one of those squats.
Kim's reason enough.
What's a squat?
Old empty houses where many of them live.
Oh.
I'll say this for Marcia Taylor, she's getting some publicity. Seems that nobody cares at all about runaway kids these days.
I remember years ago when your Uncle Jack was about 10, and he ran away. And the police closed down the bank to help in the search.
Where'd they find him?
Hiding under the house in a packing case. No, I agree with Paul. Scott will take one look at the conditions they live under and he'll come home.
That's if his pride doesn't get in the way.
I know I said I'd stay with you, but we haven't got any money.
It'll only be until we get a job.
We're not going to get a job, Kim. You're going to have to face up to that.
I'll get a job. You'll see.
Look, Dad'll help us. If we both go to my place and explain.
No. Look, I told you I wouldn't go back, and that includes your place as well.
But you don't know my dad. He'd maybe give us some money.
I said no, Scott. If you want to go home, just go. Remember one thing. What my mother's probably accused you of doing to me. The police will be looking for you all over the place.
But we haven't done anything.
I'm glad you went back and got those candles. It'd be real scary here without some light.
I only ran away to look after you, remember?
Great. That's great. It's all my fault now, is it?
Well, you started it, didn't you?
Oh, it was stupid Danny Ramsay with his stupid tape recorder who started it.
Suit yourself. I'm going to sleep. Night.
Good night.
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Morning, Paul.
Good morning, morning. You finished with that? Who's that on the phone?
Julie. She read about Scott in the papers.
Oh, yeah, what are they saying now?
Oh, Romeo and Juliet, all very romantic.
We talked her into staying until Saturday.
Yeah, we can do without Miss Bossy Boots for the moment, I think.
I'll go. Morning, Max. Danny.
Sorry about you, Jim. Can we have a word?
Yeah, sure. Come in.
Look, yous have always been good neighbours. You, Helen, and the kids.
Thanks.
Well, Maria and I'd hate to do anything to upset yous, like. What I'm trying to say, we got to the bottom of what this fool done with them tape recordings, and I'm real sorry, mate.
Oh, thanks, Max.
No, hold on. Go on, say it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson. Well, Scott's a good mate. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's all right, Danny. Look, we all know it was a joke that backfired. Let's just forget about it.
Thanks.
Right, now get out. I want to talk to Mr. Robinson. Jim, the kid's been telling everyone he made that tape recording of Scott and the young girl down by the river. Well, Maria thinks he's probably lying, because this morning he slipped up and mentioned some old monastery.
Monastery?
Yeah. Does it mean anything?
No, not to me. Paul? Scott telephoned, you know, but he hung up before Helen could find out where he was.
Who's Dad? G'day, Mr. Ramsay.
Paul?
Did Scott ever mention anything to you about an old monastery? Scott? Scott? Scott?
Dad!
Oh, mate.
How did you know I'd be here?
We'll talk about that later, mate. Where's Kim?
She won't go back, Dad.
I see. What about you?
I want to stay with her.
What? You mean live here?
No, we're going to move on this morning.
Well, you realise you won't get very far. You two are big news at the moment. Romantic runaways. Romeo and Juliet today. Pictures are everywhere. You know Kim's mum's resigned.
From teaching?
Yes, she wants to devote herself to finding you two. It's hardly the action of an uncaring mother now, is it?
How can you defend her? You know she's wrong about Kim and me.
We all make mistakes, Scott. People are going to say I made a mistake coming here on my own. Perhaps I should have told Kim's parents or the police, or even the press. We could have dragged you both back screaming to your homes. But you'd have just resented us. Besides, what would be the point? Can't we just take off again? We might even get to the stage we'd welcome it. There was an item on the TV about the pair of you last night. Thought about it all night. You know, 25,000 kids a year do what you two have just done. How the hell do they survive out there? And what sort of future have they got? They've ruined their education, destroyed any chance they had of happiness. I keep thinking, where will they be in 5 or 10 years' time? I feel very sorry for those kids. And their families. You know we all love you, mate.
Yes, Dad.
Well, Kim's parents obviously love her. Perhaps their problem is that they've tried too hard to avoid this very thing happening in their lives. Please come home with me.
Not unless Kim does.
Will you ask her to come and talk to me?
Okay. But if she won't, I'm going to stay with her. Kim? Kim? Dad, she's gone! Kim!
Come on, Scott, give it up.
She couldn't have cleared off so quickly.
We've been searching for over an hour. If Kim's still here, she obviously doesn't want us to find her. If she's gone, she'll be miles away by now.
Yeah, I suppose.
Come on, let's go home.
Grandma? could hardly expect me to stay away when my little brother's in trouble.
But we told you on the phone there was nothing you could do. Your father and I wanted you to enjoy your holiday.
Oh, yes, and I did. I did enjoy it. But, you know, I think I belong here with the family.
Oh, you and your family. I bet you'd give that job up at the bank like a shot if you could stay home and look after this lot.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. You're right. When you get too old, that's exactly what I'll do.
Ah, but I'm not going to get too old, so you better stay in the bank and marry one of your wealthy customers.
So listen, tell us what happened with Scott and that girl.
Have you had any breakfast?
No, actually, I haven't. I left about 6.
Well, come on, I'll get you some and we'll talk.
Right. Scott! Oh, hello. Give us a snuggle.
I thought you were on holidays.
Well, I was, but I was worried about you. Oh, hey, isn't this great?
Hello, Grandma.
Hello, love.
Oh, he needs a bath. Scott, you need a bath.
Off you go, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi, Di.
Hi.
How did you find them?
I didn't find them, I only found him. I'll have to go over and see the tailors. See you later.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Oh. Grandma?
What on earth are you doing home?
Hi. Well, you could hardly expect me to stay away when my little brother's in trouble.
But we told you on the phone there was nothing you could do. Your father and I wanted you to enjoy your holiday.
Oh, yes, and I did. I did enjoy it. But, you know, I think I belong here with the family.
Oh, you and your family. I bet you'd give that job up at the bank like a shot if you could stay home and look after this lot.
Actually, I wouldn't mind. You're right. When you get too old, that's exactly what I'll do.
Ah, but I'm not going to get too old, so you better stay in the bank and marry one of your wealthy customers.
So listen, tell us what happened with Scott and that girl.
Have you had any breakfast?
No, actually, I haven't. I left about 6.
Well, come on, I'll get you some and we'll talk.
Right. Scott! Oh, hello. Give us a snuggle.
I thought you were on holidays.
Well, I was, but I was worried about you. Oh, hey, isn't this great?
Hello, Grandma.
Hello, love.
Oh, he needs a bath. Scott, you need a bath.
Off you go, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi, Di.
Hi.
How did you find them?
I didn't find them, I only found him. I'll have to go over and see the tailors. See you later.
Remember, the tighter you tuck, the faster you'll spin. Right. Hey, that's not too bad. Honest? Get up and try a play. Okay. What's going on? Oh, hi, Dad. Get a load of young Danny. He's improved out of sight.
You don't mean to tell me you've been standing here watching the kid muck round? You're supposed to be training.
I've been waiting for you. You're the one who's late.
Yeah, well, you could have started without me.
You ready? Yeah, give it a go.
Oh, come on. Get on with it if you're going to do it.
I wanted to impress you, Dad. Now, the least you can do is encourage him.
Encouraged him a couple of years ago, remember? Soon gave up when he found out how tough it was. Get up. Go on.
Hello, Mr. Robinson. Come in.
Mrs. Taylor, I wanted to tell you personally that Scott's now back at home.
Yes, I know. But Kim just phoned.
Oh, did she? I'm glad.
She isn't coming back. I begged her to tell me where she was going, but she wouldn't. She just asked me to let her go. How can I let her go, Mr. Roberts?
I'm sorry about all this. Is your husband home?
No, he's down at the police station again. Oh, I should ring and tell
Mrs.
them.
Taylor, I thought you should know that the only reason that Scott went after Kim was to try to talk her into coming back home.
Did you see her?
No, I'm afraid I didn't. Well, she ran off, you see, when I was talking to Scott. We searched for her for some time, but couldn't find her. Look, if there's anything at all that I can do, please just say the word.
You could tell me why the child I love hates me so much.
I'm sorry.
The Sunday paper's still there if you want to read it.
Nah. Always filled with the same thing. Murder, rape, broken marriages.
Okay, what's wrong?
Why should anything be wrong?
Well, you've been prowling around the house like a caged lion all day. Is it something I've done?
No, it's nothing to do with you at all.
Well, that's all that matters then.
What's the book? You're reading Pilgrim's Progress?
Well, why not?
Oh, I don't know. Geez, you read a lot.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I got a problem, Daphne.
I wouldn't have guessed.
It's Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine, has she been around here again?
A guy at work phoned it. She's leaving the bank.
So?
Well, I feel pretty rotten about it. Obviously, she's leaving because I'm going back to work and the whole thing about the marriage breakup, but look, I could have hacked it. We could have been friends.
Friends? You thought that was possible?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, she really liked it there. She was going to keep on working after we got married. But do you think I should call her and talk to her about it?
What do you think you should do?
I don't know.
Do you want her back?
Oh, no, I don't want her back.
Because if you do, I think you could get her.
You reckon?
Of course.
Oh, well, that makes me feel better. It's a bit of a blow to the old pride. I was beginning to feel I was a dead loss with women.
You? A dead loss? Oh, come on. You're,
Yeah?
sexy.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty sexy.
Oh. Well, there's plenty more Lorraines in the sea.
Believe me, there are plenty.
Grandma, we've run out of butter for the cake.
Use Marge.
Oh, no.
Lorraine called. You didn't mention she'd applied for a transfer from the bank.
Oh, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Well, Des does start back at the bank next week. It would have been very embarrassing. For everyone.
Well, I hope her replacement is blonde, beautiful, and available.
Honestly, Grandma, you talk nonsense at times.
Have you thought any more about taking on some students?
Oh, I don't know. If I thought I could help some aspiring young artist, I'd probably do it.
Oh, go on, you know you could.
Look what happened to poor Maria.
G'day. How'd you go?
No luck.
Well, you'd think if she's moved into one of those squats that someone must have seen her.
Is that... Right. Now, look, the absolute least you two could have done was to phone to say you wouldn't be back for lunch.
I'm sorry, I forgot it was your day in the kitchen.
Forgot. All that cooking, and you two didn't have the manners to turn up. I cooked potatoes. Kylie, I'm so annoyed.
I said I was sorry. What else do you want?
Oh. Look. Honestly, how long is that sort of behaviour going to go on?
Oh, belt up, Julie. Come on.
I suppose you two have both eaten?
Yeah, we had a couple of hamburgers each.
Fantastic.
I'm glad I didn't run away. You can see those squats to the pits.
Well, you two spent enough time trying to find her. For all we know, she could be interstate.
Yeah, it could be. It'd be pretty easy to disappear if you wanted to, though. Well, those kids start getting really hostile when you start asking questions.
Been watching you.
Why?
You know why. If you don't get your butt off this street, somebody might come and cut you up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll spell it out. This is my area. If you want to make some fast money, go and find yourself another neighbourhood. I only ever warn you kids once.
Hi there. Where have you been?
Why?
The old man says you went around to the squats looking for Kim Taylor.
If you knew, why'd you ask?
Did you find her?
Look, just rack off, would you?
Okay, be like that. You know something? You've become a real nerd since you got stuck on that chick. What a win. Mooning around the squats trying to find her.
Better than being a sicko.
Who's a sicko?
You are, taping people like that. Sicko pervert.
Shut up, you!
Take more than you to shut me up.
Dad! Scott's having a fight.
What?
With Daddy in the back garden.
Hey! What do you flaming idiots think you're doing? Oh, cut it out! Cut it out!
Scott!
Come here. Come here, you.
He started it!
I don't care.
What is the matter with you, Scott?
There's nothing the matter with me, Dad. He's the loony. He started it.
I'll knock your block off. This just
Yeah,
about
that's
a
right,
gutful of you.
blame me! He started it, you're a wimp!
I don't care.
Make him stay in his own backyard, Dad. He's a sicko.
Any more punching to be done around here, I'll do it. Understand? Understand?
I heard you.
Good. Get out of here.
Go inside.
Look, I'm sorry, Jim.
It's not your fault, Max.
Flaming kid. I mean, what do you do with
Come
him?
on, you know what those two are like. It's not the first time we've had to separate them.
Yeah, this is different, but I mean, he's already given your family a hard enough time without taking a young Scot like that. I mean, he's a moron. You know, he's a flaming moron. He's a moron.
You want to come with us? Are you kidding? I thought you wanted to start diving again. That was yesterday. Oh, well, suit yourself. Hey, look, it'll be me the old man's yelling at this time, not you. Oh, that'll be the day, when he yells at his little champion. You're the boy wonder, I'm the family idiot. Now, be fair. He wanted to teach you, but you got bored with diving. Now, you won't admit it, but you missed out on a fantastic coach. And if I get to the Olympics, it'll be because he helped me so much. Yeah, he's a real saint. Well, if you change your mind, we'll be at the pool.
Now, remember what I told you? You little beauty! Perfect!
How was it?
Not bad. Improving, bud.
How does it look?
Good.
I'm glad the ceiling's finished. It's like a new house.
I might go into town for a while.
To a movie?
Maybe.
And what about Scott?
What about him?
He's your best friend, Danny.
Not anymore, he's not.
Look, if you two fight, and it's his fault, what's the first thing he does? He comes over and apologizes. So all you have to do is go there and say, I'm sorry.
Why does everyone always say that it's my fault? That wimp started it. Whinging nerd.
Perhaps you should leave it till tomorrow.
The old man didn't help. Barging in like a wild bull. He's always putting me down in front of people.
Of course it's everyone's fault but Danny Ramsay's. Please, Danny, look, if just once you try to be respectful to your father, if he yells at you, you don't need to get the last word in. Oh, what does it matter who wins? Let him win once and see what happens.
Well, why should he win?
And there you go again, of course.
Okay. I'll play dumb, just to prove to you that it won't work. From now on, I won't say one word to him.
You don't need to overdo it. Just be polite.
Polite? Oh, and respectful? Or maybe I should try apologising to him.
Okay, try it. Apologise to him and see what happens. And there is no time like the present.
So hard, but I eventually just got it.
You should have seen his face. It was beauty. It was a picture.
Hey, that looks great, Mum.
Yeah, and save a big spot right in the middle, because that's where his Olympic medal's going.
You had a good day.
Oh, great day, Mum. If them judges had been there, he'd got 10 all round.
That's fantastic, Shane.
Yeah, pity you couldn't pull your finger out and do something useful for a change.
What's in the fridge, Mum?
Leave a chicken. It's for dinner.
What's the diet, son? Guess who turned up today? Bert Murphy. Should have seen his face when young Shane done them reverse dives. He kept saying, that kid's worth his weight in gold.
That's what you're both working for.
Yeah, and he'll do it, love. Just you wait.
Dad?
What?
About this afternoon. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah. I'd like to apologise.
You been next door to the Robinsons to apologise?
No.
Well, what the hell's the point of apologising to me, then? I mean, you climb their fence uninvited, start beating up one of their family, and you come snivelling to me to apologise?
That's not fair, Max.
Not fair? Any other father had kicked his backside out of here.
Any other bright ideas, Mum?
Oh, let's see how good you are. No, I've had enough. Oh, come on, mate. Getting all depressed ain't going to make any difference.
Well, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have run away.
Oh, you don't know that. What happened at school might have been the last straw for Kim.
What are you talking about?
Well, why didn't you run away as well? Because Dad stood by you. Look, I don't know Kim's parents, but from the sound of it, there's a lot more to it than just a tape some kids played in a classroom.
She didn't get on with her mother. Anyway, it's all Danny Ramsay's fault.
Oh, I see. A moment ago, it was all your fault.
Listen, just leave me to sort this out in my own way, OK?
OK. Listen, I'm going to Des and Daphne's. Do you want to come?
No, thanks.
You remember that recipe for chicken and beer I told you about? Well, I managed to get it.
Oh, good.
Chicken and beer, I hear you cry. Well, wait till it hits those taste buds of yours. I thought we could try it tomorrow night.
Are you staying in tomorrow night?
No, I've got a late booking, but we could eat before I go out.
Oh, OK.
Something wrong with the cake?
Oh, no. Listen, Daphne, I know it's none of my business, but couldn't you find another job?
Why?
You're too nice a person to do what you do.
Des, look.
Then let me finish. I've got to know you since you've moved in here, and you'd make a fantastic wife for somebody. You're sensible, and you're a good cook. And what guy wants to marry a stripper?
It pays the rent, Des. And besides, I don't strip, you know that. They only think I do.
Well, I don't like it.
Tough. And you were right. It is none of your business. And the guy who marries me can take me as I am, or he can forget it.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hi.
Hi, stranger.
G'day. Hey, that cake looks pretty good.
Would you like a bit?
Oh, yeah. It's easy to see you two making out.
What do you mean making out? There's no one making out in this house, mate.
What's up with you?
There you are. How's young Scott?
Shattered. Oh, looking for her with him, but no luck yet. Some of those squats are pretty ugly. You know those kids are about 13 going on 30?
Where'd you look?
You name it.
I know a few people. I'll ask around.
Yeah, I bet you'd be able to ask a few people.
Is everything okay with you two?
Why shouldn't it be? And you can tell young Scott he's lucky that young kid shot through. As far as I'm concerned, there's one word to sum up women, and that's trouble.
They don't need checks to see what that noise does to kids' brains.
I think they've done some checks.
Could be what's wrong with him. No wonder he's yelling his head off in his sleep every night. Better they employed him to listen to that noise. He'd go on strike.
See you later.
Get out!
Night, Mum.
Enjoy your evening.
Don't worry.
Where are you going?
Out to dinner with a lovely lady. Don't wait up for me, Max.
Who's he going out with?
Daphne?
You're an angel. Well, the next best thing. Bye. Come in, I'm ready.
Isn't she 1 in a million? Doesn't even keep you waiting for a second.
Now, the meal's all ready when you are, and don't forget to turn the oven off.
Yeah, thanks.
Sure you don't want to join us?
No, thanks.
Good. Come on then, beautiful.
Night, Des.
All right.
Here we are.
Oh.
Was it something important? Paul? Was the phone call from Daphne important? I mean, ever since she called, you've been looking at your watch and acting funny?
Oh, look, it doesn't concern you, Julie, all right?
Okay. Be secretive. Not falling for, are you?
Julie, what Paul does is no concern of ours, so just drop it, please.
Thanks, Dad. Well, that'll be for me.
I'll go.
Good evening. Are you the lady of the house?
Yes.
I'm looking for Paul Robinson.
Yeah, I'm Paul, father. Come in.
I believe Daphne said I might call.
Yeah, she did.
Evening.
Hello, Father Barry. This is my family.
Jim Robinson.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Do you want me to lay it out for you folks?
No,
or-
not just yet.
Well, in that case, if you don't mind me dragging you away from your meal, we should go.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Grandma. See you all later. Night.
Good night.
Good night.
What's he doing with the priest?
As your father said, it's no concern of ours.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
She couldn't have cleared off so quickly.
We've been searching for over an hour. If Kim's still here, she obviously doesn't want us to find her. If she's gone, she'll be miles away by now.
Make him stay in his own backyard, Dad. He's a sicko.
Any more punching to be done around here, I'll do it. Understand? Understand?
I heard you.
Good. Get out of here.
I've got to know you since you've moved in here, and you'd make a fantastic wife for somebody. You're sensible, and you're a good cook. And what guy wants to marry a stripper?
It pays the rent, Des. And besides, I don't strip, you know that. They only think I do.
Well, I don't like it.
Tough. And you were right. It is none of your business. And the guy who marries me can take me as I am, or he can forget it.
Do you want me to lay it out for you folks?
No,
or-
not just yet.
Well, in that case, if you don't mind me dragging you away from your meal, we should go.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, Grandma. See you all later. Night.
Good night.
Good night.
What's he doing with the priest?
As your father said, it's no concern of ours.
I'll stop off on the way and change, if you don't mind. This dog collar scares hell out of most of them. Sure. Sorry to drag away from dinner, but I head straight after church. He may be the one you're looking for.
Saw a priest running from the house. Everything okay?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Eh?
It's all right, Max. Something to do with Paul.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen, if you get any of them exorcists calling around here, send them over to see me, will you? Might be able to stop that kid of mine having them nightmares.
Oh, he's at it again, has he?
Oh, what? Wonder you didn't hear him last night. Yelled the place down. I don't know. See ya.
Showing me. There's no way I'm going to make your favourite sweet and have you leave the table without eating it.
I'm really not hungry, Grandma.
Well, I'll leave it here just in case. Scott, has Kim any friends her parents don't know about?
No one from school liked her. Because of her mother. I really don't think she had anyone else. Except me.
Well, if she values your friendship, she'll get in touch with you.
Yeah, when I said a minute, I meant a minute.
Glad I didn't tell my brother. The last thing he needs now is another disappointment.
Well, yeah, you're right. The odds are against this being the girl, but, well, Daphne's an old mate, so when she asks for a favour, we pull all the stops out.
She's not here. She's gone.
Ah, that's too bad. Anyway, we don't know if she's the girl we're trying to find.
Oh, she's the one. Name's Kim. Saw it all on TV.
Yeah, that's her. Well, thanks, Sonia.
Who wants her anyway?
Oh, my brother's a friend of hers. Well, he's sort of blaming himself for all of this, you see.
Look, if she does come back, why don't you get her to give Scott a ring, okay? Just to let him know she's okay.
Tell her yourself. Kim, it's all right. You can come out. I won't go back.
Fair enough, but I don't think that's why Paul is here.
I know why he's here. Can you tell Scott it's got nothing to do with him? I often thought about running away. Had to happen.
Will you ring Scott?
Maybe. Yeah, I'll ring him, but I don't want to see him.
Kim, whatever it is with your parents, can't you sort it out
No.
somehow? But you can't go on living
I'm
here.
living here. Unless you tell them where I am, then I'll just move on.
Have you thought about what you're going to do? Or how you're going to survive?
I'll get a job.
Look, do you want me to give your mother and father a message?
Just tell them I'm okay. I really am. No worries.
Well, if you need any help, Sonia knows where to contact me.
Yeah. If you tell them where I am, I'm just going to run away again.
Look, I know that. Let's go.
Kim, how can you give up your home for this?
Paul.
Take a look around.
Come on.
Do you think it was a gag?
What was?
That priest turning up like that. I mean, they have gorillograms and stripograms and that sort of thing. He might have been a priestagram.
Why don't you go to bed?
Hi.
Where the hell have you been?
Come on in, Kevin. You remember Kevin from earlier tonight?
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes. Please, sit down.
He insisted there was something to eat in the fridge, and I couldn't resist it.
Yeah, both pretty hungry, Gran.
Sit down and I'll get you something.
Where's Scott?
He went to bed.
Oh, I won't disturb him then.
All right. So tell us, what's the big mystery?
Well, Kevin managed to find Kim Taylor tonight.
Where?
Oh, she's living pretty rough in one of those squats.
Did you take her home?
Oh, she won't go home.
You mean you just left her out there?
Well, for the time being, yeah. Well, at least we know where she is. Oh, she thought for a minute we'd dob her in. She'd just disappear, just like all the others.
But how did you find her?
Oh, contacts. I do a lot of work with the kids. Some know I'm a priest, others don't. Well, when I first got involved, I tried to force them home, but I soon learnt the hard way that it's something that you have to do very gradually. And then there are those that shouldn't go home anyway, so we just try and help them best we can.
I see.
I just can't stop thinking about them, though, Dad. You should see the way they live and the looks on their faces.
Well, you can always do something about it.
Oh, yeah, what?
Well, give us a hand sometimes. We're always looking for volunteers.
You'd like to, but wrong religion.
Oh, I'll convert you. Only joking. A religion doesn't come into it. Look, the kids need help and help's thin on the ground. If you're serious, give us a yell.
OK, I will.
You mentioned Daphne when you arrived tonight.
Yes, I'm very fond of Daphne.
We known long?
Oh, yes. Hey, this is fantastic, Mrs...
Daniels.
Mrs. Daniels.
You know, I've decided.
What?
I will give you a hand sometime. Why not?
Well, good. Let's eat. I'm starving.
You sure you want a coffee? It'll keep you awake.
Who wants to sleep?
Oh, sorry. Poor Des.
You know, I
I'm glad that you moved into Ramsay Street.
Me too.
Do you think that we could have some music?
No, it's 12:30.
Just soft music.
Well, okay. But soft.
Great.
Do you mind? Some of us are trying to get some sleep.
Sorry. Hi, Daphne away?
Yeah, she's out jogging.
Ah, well, look, she left this in the car last night. Give it to her, will you?
Okay. Did you have a good night last night?
Did I? She's one fantastic lady, mate. And she's spoiling you rotten, you know that?
Hello?
Oh, g'day, Des. Is Daphne there?
No, she's out jogging.
Pity. I wanted to catch her before she went out. Oh, can you just tell her I said thanks for last night?
You want me to thank you for last night? Oh, no.
Hi, it's Daphne in.
Who are you?
Hi! Oh, pleasant surprise! Come in. Kevin, this is Des. Des, Kevin.
Hi, Des.
Hi. I'm just going to finish my breakfast.
Well, what are you doing here?
I came to speak to you about last night.
Come into the bedroom, we could chat there.
Hey, you're right about this place. A really nice home you got here.
It's what I've always wanted.
Daphne wasn't home. Daphne wasn't home. Des will thank her for me. So you going back to school?
No, I don't want to face that lot.
Oh, boy, you've got nothing to be ashamed of.
You try and tell them that. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me last night, Paul. I feel a bit better about Kim now.
Good on you. Fancy old Daphne sending a priest along, eh?
Now, you've promised, remember? You're coming to dinner and I'll cook you the best meal ever.
That's a date. You look after yourself, huh?
And you.
Nice to meet you, Des.
Yeah.
Heaven help you if you stand me up.
Oh, I wouldn't dare.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That is just about the greatest guy I know.
Yeah, you sure know a lot of guys.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Did you have to take him into your bedroom?
Him? I've known him since I was a kid.
What difference does it make? He's still a guy, isn't he?
He's a priest, for God's sake.
A priest? You take a priest into your bedroom? Now I've heard everything.
Now, hold on a minute, Des. I pay for that bedroom. And if I want to take a priest in there to talk, that's between him and me.
You know something? You amaze me. I was just beginning to feel as if I knew you, and then bingo, I realised I don't know a thing about you.
So what? I don't know that much about you either. As far as I'm concerned, you work in a bank, you've got a mother in Perth, and you got stood up on your wedding day.
Thanks.
Sorry, Des, that was unfair. That guy who just left is one of the best friends I've got. I owe him more than you'll ever know. Please don't make something sordid out of it.
Morning, Shane.
Oh, hi, Julie.
You're very late today.
Yeah, the mower's giving trouble. We'll have to get it fixed.
Yes. Yes, I know everything's giving trouble. You know my car's in dock again.
I'll give you a lift if you like.
Oh, no. I can ask Des.
Don't be stupid. Look, I drive right past the bank. Besides, I can't stand my own company.
Yes, all right then, thanks.
Good. Give me a hand with this stuff then, will you?
Get them yourself. They're all greasy, Shane.
So they're greasy. Look, here's a greasy rag you can wipe your hands on
thank
afterwards. I'll do it myself. That was the holiday.
Oh, yeah, it was okay. I came home a bit early because of that trouble Scott had. But, I wasn't sorry. You know, I like being at home, really.
Managed to crack onto any fellas while you were away?
Very funny.
Oh, I don't know. Good-looking girl like yourself. Hey, you remember that time when we were kids and you belted me over the head because I made a pass at you?
Shane, I think of nothing else. So listen, how's the training going?
Great. You should come down sometime and have a look. Lots of good-looking guys there.
Shane, lots of good-looking guys come into the bank, but I don't lose any sleep over them.
You should have hung on to Desi while you had him.
Des and I were just friends, Shane. Still are, for that matter.
What do you think of Daphne?
Oh, I don't know. She's all right. I've only met her once.
She's fantastic. You should see the way she spoils old Desi. Does his washing, his ironing, his cooking. You should get to know him better. You're both a pair of real homebodies. You'd get along well.
Yes. Paul speaks well of her too. You're not getting serious, eh?
Maybe. She's not like most girls.
Oh, well, you might have to choose between getting serious in the Olympics.
Yeah. Especially with the old man training me. Then I'd have to get a permanent job and all that. Part-time gardening's okay for now, but, well, if I decided to settle down, I'd have to get a trade or something.
True.
Is Scott okay now?
Oh, look, he'd be a lot better if that stupid Danny stopped hassling him.
Fair go, Julie. Look, you can't blame Danny for everything.
Oh, Shane. You would stick up for him, wouldn't you?
Well, somebody has to. I guess I understand him. Pity more people didn't.
How about this one? No, I got that one, remember? Doesn't look like there's anything there. See ya.
Hey, what do you think?
Hi, Bill. Oh, there's a message for you, Shane, from your brother.
My brother?
Yeah, he said it was urgent that you call his number.
Hello.
Hi, my name's Ramsay. I was asked to call this number.
Hold on.
Shane?
Hi, what's up?
Look, I'm in a bit of trouble. Can you bring me $50?
$50?
And don't tell the old man.
Where are you?
G'day, Bill. You seen young Shane about?
Yeah, he's been and gone. He had an urgent phone call.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for my brother, a young guy about this high dark hair.
Oh, you mean Danny? Yes, he's here.
Here.
Did you bring the money?
What's going on here?
Did you bring it?
$50, yeah.
Well, let's have it.
Hold on a tick. I want to see my brother first.
Sure. Now, just pay the money and you can both go.
Like hell I will. What's going on here, Danny?
He reckons I stole something.
We call it shoplifting.
Did you?
No, I didn't. Well, honest, Shane, I didn't. Just pay him the $50 though, will ya?
No way. Have you guys called the cops?
I could. Or we could do it my way. Young Danny's been fined $40 for stealing a $10 cassette.
He's what?
$50. Okay, Danny, now let's have the real truth about all that. I didn't take the cassette. I went into the shop with Eddie Sherwin, and he suddenly took it. I tried to get him to put it back, but he wouldn't. When we got outside, Eddie shot through, and that big creep pushed me into the shop. Shane, I'm not going to admit to something that I didn't do.
You just made me pay 50 flaming bucks for something that you didn't do, loony.
Don't call me that! It's bad enough when the old man calls me that.
Why did you have to drag me into this for, Danny?
Because you're my brother. If I can't turn to you, Shane, who can I turn to? I'll pay you lousy 50 bucks back.
Des and Dagmar.
Good.
Merrin, get the phone, please. There we are, they're fine. Right, next, please. Hello, Mrs. Brown.
Hello, Julie. Did you enjoy your holiday?
Yes, I did, thank you. Very nice weather.
Good. Tens, please.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
Yes.
Thank you.
How's the garage, Julie? Your car won't be ready till tomorrow afternoon.
Oh. Damn, all right, thank you, Marilyn.
How are you, Mrs. Brown?
Very well, thank you.
Could you just come down here?
Yes.
Right, next, please.
Is anything the matter?
Well, yep, in a way. The account's overdrawn.
Can't be.
Well, as it's a joint account, perhaps you should talk to your husband.
How much is it over?
$300?
Oh. Oh, yes, I think I know what that might have been. Sorry about that.
Well, if we can help in any way, let us know.
Yes. Look, I was sorry to hear about your wedding falling through.
Oh, thanks. I guess the whole street knows about it.
Yes, they do. I told them it had nothing to do with us, but you know what people are like.
Yes, well. Goodbye, Mrs. Brown.
There we are. Right, next, please.
Withdrawal forms.
Well, withdrawal forms are over there. Do you write? Des, could I ask a favour?
Anytime.
That my car's still getting serviced. Could you give me a bit of time tonight?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Thanks.
Just like old times.
Yes.
Did you get it? It's a snap. Do you reckon? We'll do it in the morning.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Hey, I didn't hear you coming this morning.
Good.
Did you work late?
Until about 2. Des, you know, you don't have to worry about me at night.
It's not that. I just wonder how you do it. You sleep at 2 and be up jogging before 7.
It's called clean living.
Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. I had no business prying into your life like that.
That's okay.
But you must admit, it's a bit curious when a girl starts inviting priests into a bedroom.
I thought we'd agreed to drop it, Des.
Yeah.
Des, do you enjoy working at the bank?
Yeah, it's a good job. I mean, it's not as exciting as stripping, but it's a good job.
Oh, I don't know. Working with all that cash. Wonder what it'd be like to have $1 million.
If you don't own it, it's just paper. Anyway, what would you do with it if you had it?
Probably give most of it away.
Give it away? You're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, one thing's for sure. People really need money. It's not easy to turn them away sometimes.
That reminds me. I want to transfer my account to your bank.
Sure, how come?
The accountant's a personal friend.
But I'm the accountant.
That's right.
Ah. Well, the accountant's also your landlord, and he'd be glad to keep your money nice and safe.
Your breakfast on the stove.
No, I'm not hungry.
You can't you say thanks? Look, you've gone deaf all of a sudden. All that yelling in your sleep last night burst your eardrums.
I can't help having nightmares. Do you think I yell for the hell of it?
Well, how should I know? I mean, this is a house of secrets. First your brother disappears from his training, then you wouldn't say what the hell's wrong with you.
There is a woman at Glanfield. She's got leaky tap in her bathroom. Can you do it today?
Can I make training this morning?
Of course I will.
Well, you never know lately.
Dad, yesterday was the only time I've missed training, OK?
Tell her around too, love. What's all this secrecy all of a sudden?
Look, I told you it was a private matter, so just drop it, all right?
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
The atmosphere in his kitchen probably upsets him.
There. 12 o'clock.
It's got something to do with the both of them. They haven't so much as looked at each other since they got home yesterday. I'll bet that Danny's at the bottom of it.
Of course it has to be Danny. Heaven help him if he's got you on the jury. You find him guilty before the judge entered the courtroom.
You want a lift? Thanks. Look, I'll tell the old man you left training because of me, if you like. What good would that do? Look, it's none of his business. Forget it. You don't have to lie for me. I didn't lie. I just refused to tell him where I got to, that's all. What's really wrong with you, Squirt? What is it with these nightmares? They're nothing. They're dreams, that's all. Just dreams. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
There's 3 of us today. Danny, you get in the middle one.
Yeah? Okay, come on over.
When's Scott coming back to school?
I think you should ask him that, Danny.
I didn't know he hadn't gone back yet.
Oh, well, after what happened, I mean, you can hardly blame him for not wanting to face all those sniggering kids.
Is it true that he's locked himself in his bedroom and won't talk to you lot?
Now, listen, Danny, if you're going to be stupid, I'll get out and get a bus.
Well, I reckon it's going to be a fantastic day. What do you two reckon? Yeah, fantastic day.
Right. Thank you for the lift.
Same time tomorrow if you'd like.
Not if he's with you. Bye.
She won't let you talk about the family, will she? When we were at school, we used to have a nickname for her. Bossy Boots. Bossy Boots. Oh, you're kidding. Nah.
How many more times do I have to say it? When you're checking, watch your toes and spot for the water. What are you doing here?
It's lunchtime.
Good afternoon, Pacific Bank. Can I help you? Des, Clarke, just a minute. It's the phone for Des. Well, Mr. Clarke's at head office all morning. And please, Merrin, always refer to him as Mr. Clarke during working hours. Right, next please. Right, there we are. Next, please. Yes.
How's that one then?
Good, good.
What else? Here, could you look after this place? Just do as the note says and everything will be all right.
Beauty. Okay, gotta go. See you later, okay?
Okay.
Give me a lift to the beach.
No.
Fantastic. My own brother. That's all the thanks I get for coming to watch you train.
You invited yourself.
Will you do it?
Do what?
Run me to the beach.
Listen, I've already said I wouldn't and I won't. Got better things to do with my time than run you to the flaming beach, mate.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? All you got to do is write him a note and you got it.
If the old man ever finds out we've been at the beach all afternoon, we'll both cop it.
Go on. Mum's always saying you should take a break. All you ever do is training and gardening and training. Why do you put up with it? I'll tell you why you put up with it, just to please Mad Max.
I'm a mug.
Message received. That's them.
I don't believe it. Come on, go! Go!
The getaway car's deceased. Until the ambulance gets here, we can't tell the others. Sorry. Can you hear me?
You'll be okay. Just lie still. You'll be okay.
My brother. My brother. Shane.
Come on, it's all right. An ambulance is on its way. You mustn't move.
Where is he? Where's my brother? Shane? No. No.
Come on, mate. You won't help yourself by trying to move. Just lie still.
You did this, you mongrels. If you hadn't gone after us, this would never have happened. Just lie still. You killed him. He's dead and you killed him.
Is that you, Scott?
No, it's only me.
What on earth are you doing home?
Oh, some fool held up the bank.
What?
No, it's all right. No one was hurt.
How terrible. Did they catch him?
No, I don't think so. You know, the strange thing was it was only after he left the bank I fainted.
Fainted, you?
Yes, me of all people. You know, that's what I can't understand. Like, I was fine until the policeman said, relax and tell us exactly what happened. And then I just, all here, my knees just, pow.
But, did the robber have a gun?
Oh, yeah, he had a gun. And he passed me a note, which I just thought was a joke. I'm sorry, every time I think about it, This is silly.
Now, come on. Come and sit down. Shall I call a doctor? Come and sit down. Come on, darling. Sit.
No, don't. No, the manager just said to come home and try and forget about it.
And you do just that. There's a letter from Grandma Robinson. Now, you read it, and I'll get you a little brandy.
Yeah, thanks.
Mrs. Ramsay,
Yes.
do you mind if I come inside?
What's wrong?
Well, there's been an accident.
Max?
Well, the names we were given at the hospital were Daniel and Shane.
Hospital?
St. John's. Look, have you got a neighbour or someone who can go along with you?
But I have to call my husband.
Where have you been?
Just walking around. What are you doing home?
No, Scott, I won't have this. The point is, what are you doing home? Gosh, you're mooning around all the time because of that girl.
Look, I don't need a lecture from you, okay?
Don't speak to me like that. You do need a lecture, Scott. And it doesn't seem to me as though Grandma or Dad's going to give you one.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Nothing. Just get back to school, Scott. Or you will end up like all the other fools that rob banks.
Where's Grandma?
She's taken Mrs. Ramsay to hospital. Shane and Danny have had an accident.
Yes, that's right. Yes, if you get it... Yes, get him to come to the hospital immediately, as soon as he gets there. Thank you very much. Bye. I rang the woman at Glenfield. She said that Max left there 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, then he has to be in Simpson's shop.
I've left a message there. What did the doctor say?
Danny's out of the theatre. He's got broken ribs and a few stitches in his side.
What about Shane?
They won't say anything. All the Dr. Lockyer says they have to wait and see. What on earth they were doing there? Danny should be at school. The police said it wasn't their fault. If it wasn't their fault, whose fault was it?
awake, Danny?
Yes.
Nurse tells me you've got a problem.
I want to know about my brother.
Your brother's still in theatre. As soon as I know something, I'll tell you.
He's going to die, isn't he?
Not if we can help it.
It should be me. I'm to blame.
You know that's not true. I'm sure the police explained exactly what happened.
I made him drive me to the beach. If I hadn't kept at him, we wouldn't have been there. And then that loony could have driven his car wherever he wanted.
Now look, it's important that you rest. You're not out of the woods yet yourself, so it's not going to help you or us if you keep getting upset over something that wasn't your fault.
Try telling that to my father.
Your father's just arrived. I'll bring him in as soon as I've spoken to him.
No! Please don't. I don't want to see him.
None of this makes sense. None of it. I mean, I was with Shane this morning. He was going to work. Some guy robs a bank and this happens.
Mr. Ramsay, I'm Dr. Lockyer.
Doctor, my wife says you won't tell her about our son.
I'll tell you both as much as I know. Shane is in a critical condition. We wanted to move him to the city hospital, but he wouldn't have made it. We've got a good team fighting to save his life.
I can't believe this.
But Danny's going to be all right.
Can we see Danny?
Not at the moment. I'll let you know.
And what the hell was Danny doing with him?
I don't know, Max. And what does it matter anyway?
What's it matter? You heard that, Doctor. They're in there fighting to save Shane's life. I want to know how they got to be mixed up in all this.
Calm down, Max.
Come.
Maria, now Max is here, would you rather I left?
Oh, please, Helen. Could you stay, please?
Of course I will.
Thanks, Helen. We always seem to turn to you or Jim when we need something.
And we'd turn to you. I'll ring them and tell them at home.
She's been wonderful. Driving me here and everything.
This can't happen to Shane. Not Shane.
Hi, I'm Laurie Stevens. You've had a busy day, haven't you? You're a lucky guy.
Can you find out anything about my brother?
He's still in theatre. I'm afraid they don't hand out progress reports from those places. Danny, Dr. Lockyer said you don't want to see your parents. Can you imagine how worried they are about you? They're just down the corridor. Can I bring them in?
No.
What about your mother? Will you see her?
I'll see Mum. But I won't see him.
Mr. Ramsay. Doctor? Mrs. Ramsay? I'm Dr. Rowlands. Shane's going to be all right.
Oh,
but, and it's a big but, there's some damage to his spinal cord.